G'day everyone, E53 here, and we're back. We're back with iRacing again, which has been a little bit of a while since we've actually had an actual iRacing race to record and run through. So all the leagues are starting up again now, just being the start of the new year. So one of the leagues that I'm actually involved in running, ANZCAR, has just started off its seasons. Again, we had the Daytona 500 yesterday. Fortunate enough to come away with the top 5 in that race. That was a full-length open setup Daytona 500 for the Cup cars. Is a little bit more serious, so I don't normally record anything in those sessions, but tonight we've got the truck series on here at Daytona as well. As you can see here is massive field. I think we've got just about a full grid here for this one at Daytona. Daytona always very, very popular, and this is the third tier, as I mentioned, that ANZCAR runs. So you get a mixed bag of experience levels and so on in here. You've got a few very experienced guys that normally run in the Cup. They're running in here tonight, and there's quite a few new faces as well. And if you're looking at getting started out in ANZCAR, this is generally where you start. So I am just probably going to sit out qualifying this time. I don't normally do that. I normally like to try and get as far up the field as I possibly can, but such a big field like this and Daytona combined with a few maybe inexperienced people, I think is going to lend itself to more than one big wreck here tonight. So I'm going to try and stay out of the traffic a little bit, so you'll be able to follow along with us. Hopefully we make it to the end of the race, and we'll see how many spots we can make up starting right at the back of the grid. Okay guys, so we are coming to the end of qualifying now, only a minute or so to go. As you can probably see there from the green highlighted name there, I did cave and go out to qualify. The reason that I did that is if you look a little bit further down, there's a lot of drivers here who have elected not to, and I was sitting around about there, which is about, you know, sort of 30th back, and that's probably one of the worst spots to be. So I basically elected to go out and get a qualifying time, and at the moment I'm actually sitting there in 5th position. I think there are probably a couple of guys who've just left it late to qualify, so they may pop up ahead of us, but I think that's probably preferable to sort of starting back there in the mid-30s. So we've just got 1 minute left of qualifying, and we'll just have a look at the positions as they sit at the moment. Matt Danson sat there on pole with Scott Butler alongside him as it stands, and then we've got Josh Carroll-Walden there at Kai Sloggett, and we've just actually had one pop up in front as well. It looks like Matty Clote there has just gone second and knocked off Scott Butler, so we're going to be starting 6th as things sit at the moment. There might be another couple of trucks to come, but at least we're starting sort of up towards the front. Oh, Denny G there, he's just gone fastest. Great lap there, 50.9, the only one in the 50s. It's as close as you want to a 59. And Josh Mickelmore as well, so that's sort of bumped us down to really the back end of the top 10 down here. But the guys around me, Gavin Sadler, Sloggett, Walden, all those guys are quite experienced guys, raced with before, so I'm quite happy to be starting with those guys around me. Not too sure how much I'd be liking starting back here, where basically anything that happens is going to be happening right in front of you. So, alright, so we're just going to get ready to go. We got 70 laps here, so it's going to take us a little while to go through, and hopefully we manage to see the end. Of course, these races always come down to who's working with who gets the run, who gets the momentum. Very little that you can actually do to get overtaking moves done on your own. You really do need to work the draft and work the air, and it is a skill all of its own. Certainly, some of the guys who are newer to this style
good luck
racing
everyone. Have fun.
Most
Clean
likely
lap.
going to find themselves in probably a bit of contact early on, because it certainly is something that patience counts a lot in. So
best of luck everybody.
Just wait for everyone to grid and we'll get ready to go. A little bit further back than I'd want to be here. Not as far back as I could have been if I didn't qualify. Would have put me right in the thick of it, so I think this was the right decision to put in a qualifying lap. Wouldn't have minded it being a little bit faster, but anyway, we'll see what we get. Already got Mr. Sloggett there on the outside, just seems to be blinking a little bit. I've had a couple of little niggling internet issues as well, so hopefully that doesn't crop up during the race, because it can be quite disastrous. So I pretty much avoid racing these on foreign servers because the ping's just too high and you can't run close without getting a netcode contact. Learned that the hard way. Many safety rating and iRating points lost. Coming down a green flag now.
Green.
Oh, we made it through the tri-oval. First few laps of this is just going to be patience. There's absolutely nowhere we can go. You'd be amazed at the people who just keep their foot flat and try and barge your way through. It just doesn't work. So got Danny G and Jason Martin on the outside. They're teammates together, so they'll be trying to work together throughout the race. I do have a couple of teammates that I worked very well with last night during the Daytona 500. I'm not on the team chat tonight, just simply because this is a more casual sort of thing. I want to record it, so that's why you won't hear me talking to any teammates. So we're just going to go out here and see how we go. Side of the throttle indicator. I'm very rarely using 100% throttle here, just sitting there in the line at the moment. It does appear as though the outside line's got a really good lot of momentum going on at the moment. They're kind of passing us, so hopefully this line starts to build up a bit of speed soon.
Damn, that was a huge check. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either, Reece.
Saddler there on our outside in the fluoro 71 there. Very experienced guy himself, runs a lot of dirt league racing that he's done in the past. Taking a bit of a break from that side of things at the moment, I believe, but he's run a lot of very successful dirt leagues in his own right in the past, and gets into his remote control car racing pretty heavily as well, actually, I believe. Looks like bottom line might just be starting to make its way forward now, which is obviously good news for us. And all you can really do this far back in the line is just sort of sit here. That's why this style of racing isn't really my favourite, because it's not what you can do.
Someone in front of us got loose there. Yeah, checking up.
It's really the second car in each line that's got all the power in terms of dictating how fast that line goes. When you sort of back in a little bit, all you can do is sit here and sort of hope that things fall for you. And when they do, you've got to be ready to take it. Top. Really needs to be able to hold line a bit better than that. Otherwise they're going to have panel damage. Panel damage is an absolute enemy on a track like this. It's all about the aero. guys. We're still 2 by 2 actually. Normally one of the lines breaks out, makes it a bit single file. I kind of hope it's going to be my lane that's going to break out for the pack, but it hasn't yet. And I think with one of the Mitch Motorsport cars leading each line, I think they're probably keeping it that way intentionally actually. But nothing I can do about it back here. Yeah, they're definitely, they're checking up to let each other down. That's what slowed us all up there. They're actually slowing down his bottom lane to let all 3 of them get up there together. Not let Jason drop down in a minute. You see that purple truck out there leading the top line. He will drop down shortly because they're deliberately holding us up in this lane. There he goes. So now all 3 of them are in the line, which is exactly what we want. Matt Danson dropping the apron there. I think he's had enough. I think he sniffs a wreck, and he's usually got a pretty good, I guess, radar for those types of things about to happen. So maybe we should be a bit careful as well. See that fluoro yellow truck of Gavin Sadler up there leading that line now. That's how much time that top line has made on us down here at the bottom. While those teammates are sorting themselves out at the front. Can't say too much about it because that's exactly the tactic that my team employed last night at Daytona 500. Admittedly after we saw them do it. Jumped out of the line as well. Wasn't on part of this.
Check off. Fuck with. Fuck with. Oh, you talking though?
Oh, big check up in front.
Whoever said stay there.
Big check up in front. I'm not sure what's going on.
So brain cocksucker.
Oh, they're 3 wide up front.
Oh, well, you were better than that, Nat.
Just backing off of that because I don't like a look at what's happening there up front. Sort of getting buried in the pack, and if they're running 3 wide...
Watch it up there, Josh. They're checking up big time, 3 wide.
It's going to be interesting. Sometimes discretion, the better part of the valor. He's got Ricky Cornwall there on the outside. Had a great race against him in the Daytona Duel, which is the qualifying race of the Daytona 500. I was lucky enough to win that. I only held him off by a nose. It was a great race between the 2 of us.
You guys stay low and we'll come around you.
Been feeling for a few laps now like we're on the verge of a monumental accident. I don't know why, just a lot of people sort of jinking around there. They're not being overly steady with their lines.
Hold your line, man. Stop leaving across the track.
As he just said. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a wreck at some point. It's just a matter of when and where it happens. Hopefully we're not in it. Sitting off the back of Carol Walden up here in front, just because I can sort of sniff trouble. So I'm just sort of sitting off him. I could get right up to his tailgate, but I just don't want to do that at the moment.
Shit, sorry, Brad. That was close.
There's so many trucks. Oh, there we go.
Who's the check on level 1 car? You shit. That was definitely my fault. Didn't check up quick enough. Sorry to all involved. I know that doesn't mean much now, but...
Fucking stop, man. Not drive in front of the pack.
Hey you, mate, come on, just hold your foot on the brake, please, in a situation like that. What is wrong with you?
It's funny because quite often these guys who are here in their first race are the ones who have got the most to say. But anyway, we'll continue around. It's going to be a good opportunity to get some tyres. I don't think we're going to need 4 just because of the nature of the circuit. So I'm going to get rid of my inside tyres. I don't want them changed. I will get a full tank of fuel and we'll get back after it.
So we're doing.
Definitely some team tactics going on there up front, which compromised us a little bit back here, but it's not their job to make our life easy, it's their job to win the race.
So Rish, Ryan, you good, mate? Let's roll.
The gap behind is now.
Checking up pace cars in 3.
And to be honest, in their position, I would have done exactly the same thing, so I can't be critical.
Checked
But
up,
in the end,
sorry,
they didn't
checking
cause
up.
the wreck, it happened behind us. But something to be aware of later on, knowing that we're going to go for those kind of tactics. We can just be aware of it and drive accordingly and see what we can get. So just rolling down to the pits now. As I said, we're going to take 2 tyres. I'm not sure what the other guys are going to do, obviously, but we might make a couple of positions, we might not.
The leader, Martin, is pitting. Watch your speed. Engage limiter, box in 370 metres.
Not even at the pit lane speed limit, it was going so slow.
100 metres.
Well, that's my pit spot.
50 metres.
Nearly missed it.
Exit's clear. Push.
Okay, just about to go green again. Let's hope that this outside line gets the kind of run that it had earlier on. start, pretty even start. First time up on the top row tonight, so we'll see what happens when we're up here.
You got to be shitting me. I reckon in front, can't you see? Alright guys, in the second pack, let's keep it straight as an arrow, let's catch this lead back.
I'll put you dancing.
Sure. That's the green car on the open.
I got a bit of damage here, Dave. Don't know if I'm worth following up for.
Pretty much a traffic jam here now. Can't really do anything, sadly. It's kind of tempting to try and go down through the middle, and if it's the last lap I might try that. Slow but steady progress up the field. Wish these guys would just be a little bit steadier in line, but I'm sure they're doing their best. Got a lapper coming up ahead as well, so just to make things a little bit even more interesting, got a lapped car catching up on quite a rate of knots.
Time to the lead pack doing this, please.
We're going high crew.
Not sure what's going to happen here.
Okay.
Looks like he's going to go high. We're all going to try and squeeze
Thank
in
you,
there
Matt.
below.
Yeah, thanks for that, Mike.
Yeah, I know the deal. I know the deal, guys.
I've got another lapped one up here. Which way are they going to go? High or low? Can't even really see anyway.
Well, there wasn't even a crack.
Thanks, bud.
Trying to pull draft off him. Not sure I'll be doing that. There's another lapper up there.
Hold that line, Barnes. Keep it straight.
Squeezing in
Dave,
underneath him
come
again.
back to me if you can.
Oh, getting a bit wobbly.
Might be able to have enough speed to stay with the next pack. Yeah, man. She's pretty fucked up on the right front. Mine's not too good either, but it took off when that pack came by. Can't believe I got caught up on that shit, They can't be lucky 2 days in a row.
Man, I feel for you on that one, Dave. I watched that whole thing happen, man.
fucking run a dead last, drop down the apron, and no one wrecks, and then someone decides to fucking wreck.
I'm sorry, Ron, I didn't see it coming.
Alright, there we go. Another caution, so this will give us the opportunity to pit and get enough fuel at the end of the race, you would think.
Didn't mate.
Yeah, so we've got about 45 laps to go. You'd think that we'd get enough fuel in the car this time round.
Sorry about the start of the race, all my internet decided it was going to fuck up.
To get it done. Don't really think we need to take tyres here. We haven't been on the set for that long.
Pace car backstretch.
So we'll turn them off. Just top her off with fuel. .44 to go. We should be able to get enough in the tank to get us home. I'd like to start up top again if I could.
Yeah.
The road seemed to be going really well. But it's a matter of what actually happens. We did definitely make some headway. Gained 3 spots, 2 spots I think, when all that shook out. So we'll run into the pit lane here.
Just speed limit in the pits. The leader's pit.
Carl, we're checking up hard now, mate.
Engage the limiter. Box in.
A few guys elected not to pit. I'm not sure why, because I don't think they're going to get
Legend, thank
home
you.
on what they've got.
Thanks for that.
100 metres. 50 metres.
Nice and cautious in the pit box, too far back. Won't help us.
Your exit is clear.
Sorry, Danny, I was trying to let you through either side so you didn't have to go through the grass.
Oh, man.
Danny G, one of the guys that I actually run ANZCAR with. He's actually hosting the server tonight. He hosts this series. Been with us for quite a while now. We're in our 2nd year now, I think, ANZCAR. I think August it'll be 2 years old since we did the first race, Roger Clark and I. Danny G.
So we're on track with the number 10 car.
So, definitely been the trio of us for quite a while.
What did you say about the 10? Whereabouts are you? I'm on turn 2, I'm coming, but I'm going to pit.
So it looks like a few cars actually stayed out there, and I'm not sure how many of these guys ahead of us are actually a lap down, and how many are just trying a bit of strategy to try and get back to the front.
Pass me, fellas, I got to drop to end. Just speeding in pit.
Okay guys, so we're back. We're just about ready to get rolling again. Have got the outside line. We're back in 14th place, so a lot of guys didn't actually elect to pit that time. Perhaps they're banking on another caution. I'm going to try and hook up Jason in front of us here and see if we can make some good spots.
Hey, can I sneak out model?
Away.
Michael and Chris, I don't know where to go right now.
Just drop wide, man. We'll hang back for a minute.
These guys are all damaged. Come up in front of me, Chris.
Alright, we've got a guy going 3 wide down our inside. Not ideal. Looks like we've survived it. Guys really need to be able to hold their line a bit better on that bottom groove. It's not that difficult to do, really.
I've done this dance before I go by, right?
just going to stay up the top of
Cheers,
these
Dave.
guys because I think this is going to be the line that's going to go places.
I'm still going to say hi, Chris.
Well, it's not at the moment.
Check it out.
Still back there. Let me know when you want me to go down.
Yeah, drop down now.
Alright,
God.
under caution again.
Yeah, that happened just behind you there, Michael.
Okay, so
Hey, Nathan, that's
not
some
sure if
shit
I'm
house
going
racing,
to
mate.
hit this time.
I think you
or
caused the
not.
one that I got
It's a bit
caught up
hard
in,
to
and
know
you just
how many
caused that.
laps. It says I've got 75 laps, but that
Sorry, I
wouldn't have really had
behind by somebody.
enough of chance to just sort of
You need to have
sort
everything
itself
there
out
to
and
try and get out of the
recalculate
numbers.
given the amount of time we spent under yellow. So
You guys are 2 laps down, a lap down, and you're trying to race it like your cars are destroyed at the end. It's stupid.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to watch a few of the
You
guys
can't jump
here
in
that
front
were
of the
in
train
front
like that.
earlier on and see what they do, and then
Checking
once I
up,
know
back
what they're going to
stretch,
do,
checking
I
up.
will make my decision. Looks like they are they heading for the lane? No, they are
Just
not. You don't want to be the only one that pits, you just go all the way to the back. Alright, so here we are ready to go green again. We're just on the inside road this time. Hope to make a little bit of ground forward if we can once the pace car ducks off, but we are very much at the mercy of everyone else, as I'm sure you will appreciate having watched the race so far. See if we can get a bit better restart this time.
Be ready, Chris. Be
Okay.
ready.
I am, buddy. I am.
Oh, everyone's checking up. Why are we doing that? Why? I don't understand it.
Mike.
Don't leave a soldier hanging.
No, I couldn't figure out how back you were.
Oi.
I'm happy with where we're at anyway, which is good. I'm just going to keep us about this far back, if that's all right with you guys.
Happy with that, buddy. Happy with that.
Wanted to try and get up behind the 24 there, but the 33 stuck his nose in, so I can't, unfortunately. Got to get out of this bottom lane. It's all over the place. Pretty much on the back of the pack now. No move that we've made has worked out. Absolutely. Look, we've got
All
the
ready.
fence.
Can you get it? Keep it straight, guys. Keep it straight.
I'll wait.
And we've got a busted car in front of us holding us up as well. Just cannot take a trick at the minute.
Tuck in, Michael. Let's push together, mate.
Desperately trying to pull up onto the back of this pack again.
Clear.
So frustrating being back here. Just can't do anything. Here we go. Getting back into it now.
No, we're good now.
Just do not want to be in that bottom lane. I don't trust it at all.
Yeah, still 20 laps to go. Well, still more than 20.
Add 2 there. 23 checked up.
Right.
Well, that was close. Just clear Tristo. Pull up in that top lane if I can.
Go high, lap car, go high, lap car.
Infield will work, thanks, bud.
Thank you.
Just got a feeling this race has got at least one more big wreck in it, I should say.
Catching him, Michael. Let's kick this up, mate.
I don't want to be in this pack, but I don't know where else to be. You know, you've got to make positions sometimes.
And we'll start leapfrogging through the back of the pack.
Just checking up again for now. I don't understand why we keep having these big checkups. I know I'm getting a bit frustrated, but I just don't understand why it happens. It didn't happen last night in 500 at all. So bad.
have good pace, either tuck in or try and hold the front.
So hard to get a good draft going because everyone's moving around so much. And you've just got to kind of lock it onto a groove and drive it around. Is the place to be.
Reckon,
one off down the inside.
No caution.
And now,
Reckon wrong,
there's a
reckon
wreck,
wrong.
there's a wreck, there's a wreck. I think we're, yeah.
You've just done 47.8.
What's the guy coming back up on the track like that, Cocko?
And unfortunately, we've got a lot of damage. So, as you can see, we're kind of in there. It's always going to happen
24 hours again.
with the amount of people that are just jinking around.
You're a fucking idiot, Raymond.
And unfortunately, that's just what's happened. So,
Hey,
jump
you're fucking
the pits,
impatient.
take the repairs, and see where we're able to get. But yeah, as you can see, tried to dodge it, but there's nothing we can do about that. So.
Yeah, I'm clean, man. Do you get through alright?
Michael with you? No, I got through, but I cut off the end of pit lane and I got a drop to end penalty. Ouch.
1.8 seconds.
So even though the pit lane's closed, I'm going to come in anyway and take advantage of the extra repair time, which it looks like a lot of people have
Watch your
done.
speed limit in the pits. Box in 370 metres.
But, you know, it's to be expected.
Meters. Martin is leading the race. 50 metres.
Pace car back straight.
Okay, so we're just ready to get going again. A couple of laps off the pace, or one lap off the pace now, unfortunately. That's life. Got a bit of damage, but there's quite a few other damaged cars out here as well, so we'll see what we can get out of it still. No giving up, never surrender. Wow.
Take shift that off, Josh.
What happened there, Alan?
The engine may blow, because she's not in good shape. I can't believe it's slower than him, he's smashed up as well. One up there in the fence, and we reckon again. And he's managed to come straight back onto the track. 36. Hold the brakes next time, mate.
920, man, you're starting to flat.
Kai, you do this to me more races than not. Dead set, mate.
Okay, Edward. The next car is Barnes.
Yeah, no, it should fix itself in a sec, man. I've got a few issues to clear up.
And I think that's us done. I think that's us done. Yeah, you've got to hold the brakes, dude. You wind up in a crash like that, you've got to hold the brakes. You just have to. It's no point going up and down.
Engage limiter.
So, unfortunately, that looks like us. Did try to get around and through it, but such is life. We're not the only one who's copped a bit of a bad run tonight, so we'll just pull in here and we might just leave it there. Be because we need half an hour worth of repairs. So, as expected, tonight
Hey Josh, let's just...
there was a couple of wrecks,
hang on.
but that's the way it goes. So, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time.